Hi, Thomas Brinsko, CEO and publisher of BIC Magazine and BICmagazine.com. I'm not going to bring you the top news of the week. I'm just going to get on my soapbox a little bit today, if you don't mind. I want to talk about unilateral disarmament. Some stories I've seen in the news this week with the Alaskan National Wildlife Refuge leasing being halted by the Biden administration, and TC Energy rescinding their application for the Keystone Pipeline. It just got me thinking about how this is juxtaposed against the price of oil and gas being the highest it's been in 2 years, up about $70 a barrel. You know, our country was so blessed with a shale revolution that made us the number one producer of oil and gas in the world. We got away from importing oil from countries that really don't like us anymore. And all now in the name of what I'll call unilateral disarmament. We are retrenching in the United States in the name of net zero. That is the goal of removing as much CO2 from the air as we're putting into it. And this goal is for 2050, 30 years from now. And we're just really trying to replace all of our carbon-based fossil fuels with carbon-free renewables. And I get it. It's a great idea. The problem in principle, and if you've read my articles over the year, heard me talk, the pie is only going to get bigger. Yes, we need all of these renewable fuels to fuel the future. And by 2050, when we're supposed to be at net zero, the world's going to have 2 billion more people than they have today. And yes, as a percentage of the energy, oil and gas, coal is going to be a much smaller percentage than it is today. But in the case of real numbers, we actually are going to require more oil and gas and coal than we have in the past. Right now, while we are dialing back our energy efforts as it relates to conventional energy, and that's being done by the United States government, and it's also being done by a lot of progressive investors, i.e. BlackRock, and you've seen the headlines with ExxonMobil. At the same time, Putin is just chuckling, bragging about their $170 billion oil and gas project that they've got, the Rosneft is doing in northern Russia right now, and they're about to complete their $10 billion pipeline to bring their gas to Germany. Now, the United States is not sanctioning Russia for this pipeline, but yet at the same time, they're thumbing their nose at Canada, saying we can't have a pipeline from Canada. It doesn't make any sense at all to me. And talk about coal. Russia is investing $10 billion right now in upgrading its railroads so that they can export coal more efficiently. Russia and OPEC just announced this week that they're going to continue to produce more. And of course they are. Oil's at $70 a barrel. It hasn't been there for a couple of years. They're going to produce more. We're producing less. Man, we are just wasting this opportunity right now. We need to step out and be ambassadors for our industry. Big shout out to Mr. Chris Wright, the CEO of Liberty Oil, who put together that viral video about a week ago for North Face. North Face is an outdoor equipment company who was throwing some shade at the oil and gas business. And Chris actually pointed out that really North Face is a partner to the oil and gas industry because 90% of all the products on their website were made with petroleum-based products. We are going to need more petroleum. You can't get away from it. We are going to be part of the energy mix in the future. It's just a matter of how bumpy the ride is going to be. I thought it was really, really smooth before COVID. Love to get there again. Stick with us. Follow us with BIC Magazine, BICmagazine.com, and please get active talking to your elected officials, and please get out and vote when the time comes. We need to pick back up our arms. You know, we're just unilaterally disarming. Hope you have a great day. Think about it. God bless.